I'm Haylie, and I'm the executive producer and host of the award-winning travel series Finding Festivals, which is available for free on PBS. Many of you asked, and we are exploring some of your favorite local events. Today, we are at the Lilac Festival, downtown Defiance, Ohio.
Some of you may have seen our episode about the Mackinac Island Lilac Festival on PBS. During our visit, author Sue Allen shared what the flower means to her.
Well, obviously beauty and fragrance, and I think friendship.
With this in mind, I became curious if a city who identifies with the lilac resembles some of Sue's thoughts on this charming flower. I connected with the executive director of the Defiance Development and Visitors Bureau, Kirstie Mack, on the history of the city's flower and the annual festival.
Why lilacs? Why is that the city's identifier?
So back in the early 1900s, we had a mayor who was really big on our garden club. So it was Mayor Bronson. And at that time, our garden club was huge, had hundreds of members. So he really wanted to see lilacs everywhere, which was amazing. He was known as Mr. Defiance, or the man of the lilacs. And then officially in 1937, the mayor at that time, which was Mr. Joe Crutch, signed the official resolution to make the lilac the city flower in support of what Mayor Bronson did in the early 1900s, and also his love for the lilacs as well. And at that time, he gave away a lilac seedling to every home in the city of Defiance. And that is why we give away seedlings at this event every year.
I love that it started with someone's just genuine passion for something, and then another decided to carry that on, and now it's a community identifier, and we have a festival around it. Oh my goodness, that is so cool, for the last 20 years and continuing to move on. Can you tell me a little bit more about this event and when it started?
So, 20-ish years ago, we know we had that one year that none of us talk about.
Yes, the year that we shall not name.
That's right, absolutely. There was a group of women in our downtown business district. This was all before we became a Main Street organization and a Main Street community. And they said, we really want to do something for the downtown. We want to bring people down and create an opportunity of some community and some togetherness. So they began discussing creating the Lilac Festival. And so they started this event in 2006 was the first event. There were approximately between 30 and 40 vendors, and it poured down rain in the first year. Absolutely drenched everybody. But the community loved it so much, they just asked, try one more year. And they did. And then our organization started kind of taking over that event and helping with some fundraising and continuing to grow this event. And now we are here with the 20th annual all those years later.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love that it was the people that brought it back.
It really was. And now we have about 12 blocks of the downtown closed down. So we went from one small side street to about a half a block to about 12 full blocks of our downtown that is closed off now.
I will say, when I was looking at it on Instagram, I was noticing how much closure there was. I'm like, oh, this is not just a small street fair. You guys really take it serious. It's my first time here. So what is a must do or maybe a must eat while I'm here?
That is probably one of the hardest questions, because I could eat from every single one of these food vendors. I also haven't eaten today, so now I'm like, ooh, it's time to eat.
Food sounds good.
Yes. So we do have some long-standing vendors. We have Frank's Fries, who have been, I believe, a part of this event for at least 16, if not 18 years. But then we have some delicious barbecue as well. And don't forget the lemonade. The lemonade is incredible, and you will be very sad if you don't get one before you head home. But then you also have all the vendors who have baked goods on the street. And so you might have a little bit of a hard time picking, as obviously I'm having a hard time telling you which ones to go to.
What I'm hearing is I should have brought more money.
That is always how
More money to enjoy more food. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to chat with us, and I'm excited to go experience our Lilac Festival for the first time.
The Lilac Festival and Street Fair goes on for 12 blocks in downtown Defiance, which is code for wear your walking shoes. In addition to the vendors and performing acts at the festival, there are businesses and attractions open for the visitors to check out. The Andrew Tuttle Memorial Museum has a lot of unique display pieces and local history. And there was even a local historian on site for the festival. Plus, it was starting to get hot and I needed a little cool down. Oh hey, these kids are kicking it at the Lilac Festival and Street Fair. Pretty big crowd, too. Yeah, get it! I could never do that. What's a Lilac Festival without some flowers for sale? There were so many different arrangements. Yeah, don't they smell good, little guy? And there were so many dogs, it was hard not to walk around with a big smile on my face. Hi, buddy. And at the time of this filming, it was Mother's Day weekend, so if you're looking for a last-minute gift, there are plenty of options. I mean, there's 12 blocks worth of vendors, so there's plenty of shopping opportunities. As some of you may know, editing takes a little bit of time, so I shared my experience on Facebook Live. I plan on doing these on Saturdays while I'm at an event, so to catch these events in real time, give my Facebook page a follow. Traversing the festival, I spot an artist at work.
Title.
So what are we painting today?
I'm going to paint the tree, a little bit of the background, and some of the greenery on the bottom of the tree.
How long have you been painting?
Since as long as I can remember.
Now I see that DSA on your apron. Is that Defiance Society of the Arts?
Yes.
Ooh, that was a good guess. Look at me. Okay, my college degree is paying off. Wonderful. Is this your first time at the Lilac Festival?
Painting, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe second or third time here.
What is your favorite part about painting?
Oh, that's hard to wrap up in one one simple answer. Instead of painting from photographs or anything, as some people do, it's live painting. You are interpreting in front of you your viewpoint, but it's really just that interaction, and you're feeling the energy. You are meeting people. If you're doing a portrait, you want to bring out the personality or their characteristics. And I think that's what I enjoy most, the challenge of that.
Yeah, I mean, not only interpreting what you're seeing, but being able to utilize the materials in front of you and replicate it in a way that brings life to it through your perspective.
Yes.
Perception. Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of limitations on that, and that's the part that's probably more the challenge in learning and interpreting, because you have to let go of a lot, and therefore it narrows down. What do you really want to say about this painting? What do you want to tell others about? What is important?
I think you nailed it on the head. You have to let go, and I am a control freak. I couldn't let go. So that requires a level of vulnerability to let go and tell, like, that's amazing. I'm excited to see this later on today finished. My last question, I know you said that you kind of moved away and came back. So what is it about Defiance or this area that you like so much?
It's actually my family that came back. You grow up here, and for me, personally, I love exploring and seeing new things. And so I'm like, well, I want to see mountains. I haven't yet to experience mountains, and just all these fun things that you think are fun. But coming back here, it's a good reminder, and maturing too, that you realize the things that I took as mundane, you start realizing more and more and more just the beauty that's in it, and maybe not just the beauty of what we see as pretty things, but again, family, other things that we hold important, and it's just a good reminder and visiting those things.
I love that. You found an appreciation from your departure, and furthermore realized your root, your center is your family. That is beautiful, and I'm sure it's going to be reflective in the painting that you're making for us today.
I didn't know what to expect coming in, but can confidently say that yes, Defiance, Ohio is much like the lilac described by Sue Allen's. Beauty, fragrance, and friendship.
It has been a beautiful day here at the Lilac Festival in downtown Defiance, Ohio. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And remember to keep finding festivals.